Hello, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be trying out a new game for this video. We're going to be playing Lego Marvel Avengers. I'm real excited to get into this. We'll have to see where this goes, but it's real exciting and fun. I'm hoping you guys enjoy this video and that we get to have a lot of fun together. My plan is okay, so we're going to start, this is a series. This is going to be a series. And each episode will be one level. I think we're going to have, I'll post 2 times every week. 2 days. Whatever day you see this on will be the first day, which I will have decided. Alright, I'm real excited to get into this. So, let's go.
Report to your stations immediately. This is not a drill. We are under attack.
Loki's scepter must be here. Strucker couldn't mount his defense without it.
This is Maria Hill to all Avengers. Advance to the fortress. We've confirmed Strucker is inside.
Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, that was cool. I'm real excited to get into this video. So I have all the DLC for this game, so let me know if you want to see anything like that, like any reviews on the DLC packs, because I have all of it. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything I don't have. From the limited amount of research I did, there shouldn't be anything else. I'm real excited just to get into the series and I guess show you guys that maybe. Okay. We have that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that these the designs and stuff that they did for this game is better than Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 or worse? Specifically the design of the characters. We'll just go with that. I need to stop doing that. Wait, what? I feel like I should be able to get that. Oh well. Alright. Hold on. I'll get it. Eventually, that is. Yeah, I got it. So, sorry. Sorry, guys. Had a mistake there. I got it. Don't worry. Hopefully, I can just improve these videos. Sorry for not posting in like a long time. I mean, I've gone off and on a couple times, but for the most part, I haven't really been posting. It's just not easy to post, because I have a lot going on and a lot of stuff to do. It's like I don't get around to doing stuff, then I'm gonna be more committed this time, so just know I'm working at trying to get that for all you. You'd think it would automatically do. Oh well. Ooh, that's a big explosion. Alright. Hey, a mini kit. That's cool. Let me know if you have like just any suggestions for what I should do on this channel. I'm really open to like anything. I just don't know what to do. Ooh, what do they do? That's cool. Alright. Let's move on to this. Okay. I do have other Lego games, so like, I mean, if you wanted to see me play another game, let me know. In the description, I'll have what I'm. In the description, I will tell you guys, what my plans are. What? Well, yeah, actually. I don't know. Not plans, probably. I might. Who knows? No. Um, in the description, I will let you guys know what games I have. And you guys can just give me suggestions in the comments, like, what should I play? What should I do for that game? What challenges? All that. And I'll be happy to reply and do that stuff for you. Okay. That's unfortunate timing. Anyways. I can destroy some of the stuff up here. Alright, if you are looking at this game and you're like interested in it, you're thinking, oh hey, that's a really cool game, I would like to play that, and you don't know what it's called. It's called Lego Marvel Avengers. I said that at the beginning, but in case you didn't notice, now you should know. It's a really awesome game. I don't know what my favorite Lego game would be. It's hard to say. Oh, a lot of games. You know, one of the things that I find interesting is that the so for Lego games more recently, like you had Lego DC Supervillains, where there was like this really nice customizer. And I know in Lego Marvel 2 there was also a pretty nice customizer. It wasn't as good, but it was still really good. Um, and those two are like it's awesome. Like they're getting better and better each game with the customizer, and then I guess with the most recent games they're just like, what's a customizer? Never heard of that, because they just kind of stopped making them. Stop making a customizer, which is weird. I feel like they could have worked real well. And there's so much more they could do with them. Also, with the new Lego Batman game, Legacy of the Dark Knight, the thing is they don't have many characters, as we know. They're gonna come out with the DLC, the Mayhem Pack, which will give us more characters. Now I don't have Legacy of the Dark Knight because I don't have any consoles to really play it on. Though I would like to at some point get it. But that's not what I was focused on. So I think what they should do with it is they should come out with more DLC, which will add more characters. Like they could come out with they could come out with a Batman versus Superman DLC. You know, because that that movie's generally considered great. No. But they could do that, and then they could introduce Superman with that and Wonder Woman with that. They could bring in those two characters, give them a bunch of suits. You know, now that I think about it, they could also do like a Trinity. Ooh, I have a good idea. What if they did like a Trinity DLC pack where it brings in like, a couple levels, and then it would bring in more suits for Batman, and then a new suit for Superman, and a new suit, well, not new suit, new characters, Superman and Wonder Woman with multiple suits. I think they could do that. That would be really fun to see. And it would allow them to add on to the game. However, if they did that, they'd have to add flying, but they have like that entire, thing there to get the add the feature of flying. And it's not like they can't add flying, because, they've had it for so many games for many, many years. So I know they could. I mean, literally, I can show an example right now. I think if they did that, a lot of people would be happy. Like, that would be really cool. And they could do that with a bunch of other characters too, and just slowly add on instead of making a second game, because I do not believe they should make a second game. Because I feel like the Legacy game is just kind of like concluding Lego Batman. I think after they should move on to another hero or something. But then again, I wouldn't be complaining if they ended up adding more characters instead of making another superhero the spotlight, But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below. Everything's just down below. Trying to think of what else I could talk about. I think what they should, like, the best way they could do the Lego DC games is what they should do. They should have, like, they've done all of Lego Batman. Now they move on to, like, Lego Superman. where they have Lego Superman. Then they have Lego Superman 2, where it introduces some other characters. You know, just like the classic Batman, because I genuinely think that if they just like do the exact same thing as what they did for Lego Batman, that would be amazing. So they start with Lego, you know how they started with Lego Batman and they did 2 and then 3 and then Legacy of the Dark Knight. Obviously Supervillains is in there, but technically that's not a Batman game, that's just a in general DC game. So if they did that, they could do Superman and then they could do the second Superman, which would introduce more characters. So I think they should say well, probably not. I think what they could do for the second one is...
Sir, the city is taking fire.
Whatever.
Well, we know Strucker's not going to worry about civilian casualties. Send in the Iron Legion.
This quadrant is unsafe. Please, back away. We are here to help. Please, back away. We are here to help.
Who gave the order to attack?
Herr Strucker, it's the Avengers!
They have to be after the scepter.
We will not yield. The Americans sent their circus freaks to test us. We will send them back in bags. No surrender!
I'm going to surrender. If we give the Avengers the weapons, they may not look too far into what we've been.
The twins.
They're not ready to take out...
No. I mean, the twins.
You didn't see that coming?
Clint!
You enhanced? He's a blur.
Clint's hit pretty bad, guys. We're gonna need evac.
I can get Bart into the jet. The sooner we're gone, the better. You and Stark secure the scepter. Copy that.
I'm closing in. Drawbridge is down, people.
Stark, do you copy? We're detecting a large number of airborne threats above the fortress. We'll need to get rid of them so Captain Rogers can find his way inside.
But for the Lego Superman games, what they could do, they could have like, Lego Superman, the first one, and it just focuses on Superman characters and like heroes and villains and civilians. And then they could do... Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I am not hitting them. Can I not hit them? What's going on? Wait. Alright, I got him. So back to the Lego Superman thing. I think how they should do it. So you know how Lego Batman is focusing on only, you know, Batman characters, and this would be only Superman characters. Then the second one could expand. But I think they should do it a little differently. Instead of it just being instantly like a bunch of extra characters and less of the main characters, what they should do is they should just add a little, because they're probably more willing to do like a bunch of characters. And what they could do is they could add like, you know, just, they could add most of the Justice League, but it could be a different Justice League. Like, say, maybe this time they have, I don't know. They could do okay, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern. It could be a different Green Lantern, though. Like, Jon Stewart instead of Hal Jordan. They could do, like, just different characters from the Lego Batman lineup. And then, I mean, I know those are all the same, so that's really bad. You know what I mean, though. Like, different characters create a little bit of a different dynamic there. And make it different. And they could just do, like, really struggling to come up with the best way to say this, but okay, so after they're done with the second one, which wouldn't have too much, but it would be expanding the game, adding new characters, different characters. Then, I think in the third game, they would have this is when they would go all out, like tons and tons of characters, tons of different things. But also, I think what they should do is that game should be they should always keep the character customizer good. They should go back to the classic for the first couple, but then the third one, they could do like a really, really advanced character customizer, you know? And then they could end up, say, okay, that's annoying. And then for the final one, it would be Lego Superman, Legacy of the Man of Steel. And that's when they go back to focusing on just Superman characters, but they have even less. And they do that whole thing. It's as if the Lego Batman games provided a blueprint to use for the others. You know? I think that would work really well, but it's not like I can control anything. Then again, the only real problem with that I could think of is, like, now you're going back and you're doing this thing where you basically just go back and, like, take away the quality of your Lego games. But, like, then again, it's worth it, I think. Plus, there's tons of Superman characters, so it's not like it has to be a super small roster. Like, you could go, like, really in depth with it, and that could help too, you know? Oh, wait. I hope I don't get trapped up here. No, I don't. Okay. That's a good question. Yeah, they could also do another hero they could do this with is Flash, Legacy of the Scarlet Speedster. Who else could they do? What would Wonder Woman be? I can't think of any, like, iconic. I don't know. The Woman of Steel? Well, no, that's technically not. That would be, like, Supergirl, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I also don't know what Green Lantern would be. And after Green Lantern, I think you just need to finish, like, the Justice League, and then you could do full-on, like, superheroes games. And then you could end it with, well, you could do, like, Justice League games. Okay, so, get Justice League, Lego DC Justice League. Then you have Lego DC Justice League 2, where then it goes into, like, it would have extra. It would just be an even bigger one. And then they could just go on to the third one, which would be highly, highly advanced. In every aspect, probably. But not too much. And then they go to their final rendition, which is the Legacy
Sentry mode.
of... I don't know what they're called.
I got Strucker.
'Cause I know Avengers would be
Yeah,
Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I don't know.
Something bigger.
I really don't know what I could think of. Yeah, that's my thought.
I got eyes on the prize.
We're just gonna let them take it?
Like I said, all DLC. Okay, guys, so I don't know what happened, but I must have accidentally changed the recording or whatever. So you guys didn't see the teaser? Yeah, I don't even know. I'll play it now. I'll just find it on YouTube and play it so that you guys can see. Because you guys deserve the best. So, hold up. I'm bringing that up right now. Okay, so I pulled up some footage, whatever. This should be good.
The Tesseract has awakened. It is on a little world, a human world. They would wield its power. But our ally knows its workings as they never will. He is ready to lead. And our force, our Chitauri, will follow. The world will be his. The universe, yours. And the humans, what can they do but burn?
All personnel now. The evacuation order has been confirmed.
Okay, we should be about done. I'm gonna go ahead and fade out of this. Okay, guys. Hopefully editing me has figured this all out. But I hope you really enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and hopefully we don't have any more problems coming up for future videos in this series, but we'll just have to see. I hope you enjoyed this, and see you in the next one.